Good morning, students. Today we will continue the nervous system. In that, we will see the sense organ, and first we are going to see about the eye. You know that there are so many sense organ like eye, ears, nose, tongue, skin, etc. In this, we are going to study in detail about the eyes. So, we will see that how the eye in front of the face or in the skull bone, it is fixed in a deep socket, ball-like structure rotated with the help of six muscles. We can rotate our eyeball very easily, and this take the help of six muscles. And this eyeball is protected by eyelids. Eyelids protect from dust particle entering in our eye or any particle about to enter, it closes the eyelids. And you just see the above the eyelid there is eyebrows. This is not the part of the eye but also help in protection of the eye, like perspiration or sweat trickling and falling from the side. It doesn't allow to come in the eye. Also the raindrops falls from the side and prevent entering into the eye. So the eyebrows also help to protect our eyes. And also it secretes, we are having the tears gland. At the side of the eye, there is a tears gland that is known as lacrimal gland, which secretes the tears and pour through the 6 to 12 ducts into the eye, which is spread by the eyelids and keeps the eye lubricating. Also washes away the dust particles, and it's having the antiseptic nature. It contains the enzyme lysozyme, 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 which kills the germs. Lysozyme kills the germ. So altogether, if you sometimes you might have experienced that whenever the drops are put in your eye, through the nasolacrimal duct, it comes into the throat. So we get the test of that. Those who have used the eye drops, they might have experienced this. So there is a nasolacrimal duct which pours these uh, tears also in the throat. So when we put the eye drops, that also come into the throat and we feel the taste of that. And the function of the tears, already I have mentioned, it helps in lubricating the eye, communicate emotions, kills the germs, wash away dust particles. So these are the functions of the tears. And the next we will see about the disease caused sometimes in our eye, that is conjunctivitis. Conjunctivitis. And the outer layer of the eye, that is the conjunctiva, itself visible through the cornea, and it is continuing into the eyelid that we are going to see in the diagram, that is conjunctiva. Sometimes due to viral infection, it is infected and the eye looks reddish, red color. So they say sometimes the red eye, and it is the viral infection, and that's why it can spread from one person to another, and the person has to be separate from the group so that it should not spread to other. It is very painful if the students are having, they cannot attend the class, they cannot read, they find difficulties in seeing, So they must take rest for a week so that they get cure. They get some we get some medicine to apply to put inside the eye and it is cured. So this is red eye conjunctivitis. So now, dear students, be attentive that I am going to show you the structure of the eye, human eye, and you also will be drawing with me how to draw. It's not very tough, it's very simple, and look here how I am going to draw it. First you draw the lens. For the easy drawing, we draw this. And the second choroid layer. Choroid layer. Choroid layer. Here the choroid layer is expanded and forming the ciliary body. Or ciliary muscle. This you see the extension of the choroid layer. Here this is iris. These both are iris. And in front of the lens it is leaving the circular opening. This circular opening is pupil. Pupil. So the next I am going to draw about the this is sclera or sclerotic layer. Sclera or sclerotic layer. This is lens, and here you see it is held in position, proper position. This is known as suspensory ligament. Suspensory ligament. Here you can see the conjunctiva. Conjunctiva. This is cornea. Cornea. And the third layer is retina. This is retina. Here you can see a depression. This is elbow spot. And here there are no sensory cells. Blind spot. optic nerve. Optic nerve. And here you see the vitreous humor, vitreous chamber, which gives the shape of the eye. Vitreous chamber. It is filled with vitreous humor. In front of lens, it is filled with aqueous humor. Aqueous humor. So this is the horizontal section of the eye. So dear student, here you try to understand the diagram. It's very simple. Only we need to practice 2-3 times and we know it what are the. So 3 layers of the eye. Now structure of the eye, in this we will be studying about the 3 layers of the eye. So I have drawn the first outer layer is sclera. This is the outer layer. It's sclera, and it is very tough, fibrous, white in color. Tough fibrous tissue, white in color, and it is in front of the eye. It is bulging out. Here, this is bulging out and become transparent, which covers the color part of the eye. Here, bulging out. This is known as cornea. This part, this part is known as cornea. And you know that cornea, about the cornea, the eye part which is grafted, that is cornea. Cornea is when the cornea is non-functional, when it becomes opaque or white, then it is removed and the cornea is grafted from the donated eye. Delhi has tried from one cornea to graft, make it slice into 3, and 3% can see through that cornea. That can be grafted on needy person and the person can see through that. So that is cornea, and the lens you can see. In case of defected lens, plastic lens can be transplanted here or inserted here. So that works the same what the natural lens we are having, and no other parts of the eye can be transplanted or it can be replaced. Only the cornea and lens can be replaced and no other part of the eye. So we know that the eye we have to protect well, because here when there is damage, no recovery takes place, because there are cells which is lacking the centrosome. It cannot divide, so new cells are not formed. So recovery will be not taking place. So that is about the cornea, the outer layer of the eye, that is sclera. Tough fibrous tissue, white in color. Itself visible through the conjunctiva. Here you can see the conjunctiva which ends into eyelids. So next we will see about the choroid layer. This concentric layer, always you have to show in this concentric layer, which is the choroid layer, and it is richly supplied with blood vessel, give nourishment to the eye. So sometimes you are asked to name the layer of the eye which nourishes the eye. So choroid layer, it is well supplied with blood vessel, provide nourishment to the eye. So that is the choroid layer. And here you can see the choroid layer expanding here and forming the ciliary body. And ciliary body alter the shape of the lens. When it contract and relax, it alter the shape of the lens. And the iris you can see. That also the extension of the choroid layer. So iris, from both the side you can see iris, which the Latin iris is the Latin word, gives the meaning rainbow. So it gives color to the eye, colors to the eye. So some are having black, some are having blue, and some are having brown eye. So this is the iris is the responsible to give the color for your eye. And this leaving the circular opening here leaving the circular opening, which is known as pupil. That part is known as pupil. And pupil, when here the iris is having the radial muscle to widen the pupil and circular muscles to constrict the pupil. So it regulates the amount of light to enter in the eye. And also the choroid layer is having the one more function, that it is having the pigment melanin, which prevent the light rays to reflect and scattering inside the eye, preventing the light rays scattering and reflecting back. So that is the function of the choroid layer. So once again I can say that the choroid layer is well supplied with blood vessel, provide nourishment to the eye, and its extension part here, that is known as ciliary body, which alter the shape of the lens by contracting and relaxing. And the extension of the choroid layer is iris here, where it leaves the circular opening, that is known as pupil. So this iris is having the radial muscle to widen the pupil and circular muscle to constrict the pupil, regulating the amount of light to enter here. So one more function I said before also, that it's prevent the reflecting of the light rays and also scattering the light inside the eye. And then next we come about the retina. Retina. The innermost layer is known as retina, and it is having the two types of cells, rods and cones. Rods and cones. So rod cells are sensitive to dim light, and cone cells are sensitive to bright light. Here the rod cells are distributed in the whole part of the retina, but cone cells are concentrated in one area, that is known as yellow spot, where the more cone cells are found. That's why we read the book, word to word we move our eyes while reading the book. So this is the reason more cone cells are present in one place, that is known as yellow spot. And the rod cells is having the pigment rhodopsin. Rod cells having the pigment rods. Rod cells having the pigment rhodopsin. Cone cells having the pigment iodopsin. Iodopsin. So here you must learn that sometimes you will be asked to write, name the cells of the retina, rods and cones, and also mention the pigments. So rod cell is having the pigment rhodopsin, with correct spelling you must write, and cone cell is having the iodopsin. So these two types of cells are present in the rods and retina, rods and cones. And rod cells are distributed in the whole retina, but cone cells are concentrated in one area maximum. That's why it is known as also the brightest vision, area of brightest vision. So, dear students, here I complete my today's topic. Please practice this diagram well. Sometimes you are asked to draw this diagram, so don't be surprised. You have to learn, you have to practice. That's why I have shown you this drawing on the board. You also follow the same. So, thank you, learn it. And whatever I said, the questions, you please focus on that. Thank you very much.